How's it going, guys? Back with another stream today. Today we're going to run back the Lurrus Stoneblade list that I played last stream. I think to go over the changes since the pre-ban, because I feel like I haven't been playing too much of this version of Abzan since the banning. But the slots that we're kind of testing out today is the Bitterblossom main. I wanted something that can kind of. I essentially wanted a Lingering Souls main, but I wanted it to be kind of lower, more lower to the ground. And being a 2 drop and being able to turn out token seems pretty good. It's recurable with Lurrus. If it dies, it's can grow Goif. And I think it might just not be that great, but I just want to see how it in person because I feel like the power level of the overall format went down with the bannings of Field of the Dead, Mystic Sanctuary, and Uro. So Bitter Blossom may be good. I don't know. Maybe the format is slow enough to where we can take advantage, and making 1/1s every turn that can carry swords is great, right? Um, on top of that, we have a lot of lifelink in the deck. We have Lurrus and Batterskull and 2 Scoozes. So like, hopefully, like knock on wood, this doesn't kill us essentially. Um, and then the sideboard, I think everything is pretty stock except for the dead weight that I'm testing. I think Greenwood Heliod is very, very good right now. And if that's the case, then being able to recur, a -2/-2 effect with Lyra seems really good. Gaddock T has been fantastic. It's a little bit of a nombo with engineered explosives, but it's been an all-star and so far in the leagues that I've played in. Since we have the Better Blossom main, I just cut a Lingering Souls to make room for the other cards. I have a Plague Engineer in the sideboard. I feel like there's been a lot of tribal decks. Last league, I played against elves and goblins. And I feel like people are just going to be coming out of the woodworks with whatever decks they like, and tribal decks might be one of them. So Plague Engineer seems pretty decent. I had a Blight Beetle. Pretty much just change the Blight Beetle for a Plague Engineer because it's a little bit more versatile. Because I could also board this in against Heliod. Last but not least, I'm putting a Sir Light and Shadow back into the sideboard. This was kind of my tech before the Field of the Dead ban. I like having access to a second sword that had protection from black. Um, so I think the protection from white is a little bit more relevant on this sword. So I'm just trying this guy out. So we'll see how it goes. I know Death and Taxes just won the Mana Traders event, which is kind of prompting me to run this. This was the second Lingering Souls in the sideboard, but I feel like the mono white has been, or protection from white has been kind of relevant here. So we'll see how it goes. But other than that, let's hopefully we have some good results. I know last league we unfortunately went 2-3, so it wasn't the best of results, but hopefully we can bounce back with a better league today. So let's get things started. We set something up real quick. Type in the Discord real quick. Do that, and let's get things started. Yeah, so I really hope I draw Bitter Blossom because I was testing Bitter Blossom last league and I never drew it. So I feel like it's still too slow, but I want to know for sure, right? And that's what testing is for. Want to play? I would like lands here. Opponent has a Lurrus revealed. I think we could probably take bottom the Thoughtseize. We're just left at a bunch of haymakers. Yeah, I kind of want all of these cards. I think we're gonna bottom the Thoughtseize. Opponent kept 7 too, which is unfortunate. Oh. This is not what I was expecting. Since we don't have a removal spot, I think we're just obligated to take the Dark Confidant, which sucks. I kind of want to not... I really want to take this Fatal Push, though. But we'll probably lead on Stoneforge Mystic. They probably push it. And then we just play Scavenging Ooze. Hopefully that takes over the game. Yeah, I think we just have to take the Bob, knowing that we have no removal. Unfortunate. If we had like a Fatal Push or something, that'd be totally different, but it's not the case. Urborg. Okay. That helps us. How's it going, Gabriel? That helps us cast Scavenging Ooze, not too much pain. But I think we have to fetch planes here. And then they'll probably incentivize to push this. Abzan just won Pioneer Leagues. Nice! Send the list over. I'd love to see it. I think it just gets sort of protection from their deck. Like I think they're incentivized to push their Stoneforge Mystic here. Okay, that's not the land that we know about. So we know 4 of the 5 cards. Oh, they're just going aggro here. Interesting. With Siege Rhino. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, here I think we just hang tight. We can flash in the Sword of Feast and Famine. We're essentially bluffing Batterskull here, which is great. And they'll probably have to push the Stoneforge Mystic, and then we can play out Scavenging Ooze. Next turn we can go Lurrus, bring back Stoneforge Mystic if we draw a land. So it looks good. This is a pretty decent plan for us. Take a look in a second. Oh, they're not taking my bluff of Batterskull. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. That's cute. That's really cute. So they can still hold up Fatal Push, which is unfortunate. I guess I can decay this. Yeah, I think I have to decay this. I mean, do we care about their food? Probably not, right? We know it's Push, Bloodghast, and Marsh Flats. I guess I want to just equip here, force the push, and then we could just decay the oven. And their hand is essentially nothing. Yeah, I want to bait out this Fatal Push. Force the push here. How's it going, 6 Argamel? Hope you're having a wonderful day, evening. Okay. Kind of where I want to happen. Then we'll decay this. So we'll see what they play here. This Orborg is kind of helping us big time because we're not taking damage from these lands, which is hilarious. Oh, they put Lurrus to hand. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So we could Thoughtseize the Lurrus, which is fantastic. So let's do that. That was a really good draw. Lingering Souls. Oh, they have the Fatal Push too. I think we just have to take the push, go Scavenging Ooze, eat Dark Confidant. Damn. Yeah, I think we just have to take the Fatal Push. Damn, that Lingering Souls is brutal. We have to take the Bob here. Maybe I should have gotten Batter Skull with Stoneforge Mystic. I was expecting them to push it, and realized they would just not do that. So they can go Lurrus plus Oven. But we can go Lurrus, hold up green mana with Scavenging Ooze. I mean, they could also just go Lingering Souls, but then I guess we can eat it. The boat guy, how's it going, buddy? So we're gonna have to take 2 a turn, which is unfortunate, but I mean they can also just go Lingering Souls flashback if they have a land in hand. They have okay. They're cracking. So they don't that means they don't have a land in hand to bring back the Bloodghast. Unfortunate that we don't have extra green mana, but so they shocked. What does that mean? That means they don't have Fatal Push because they would have totally pushed this in response. Or just before combat. Okay, yeah, so they have Lurrus Springback Oven, which is fine. I guess we can go Lurrus, Equip Sword, Attack. We untap, we can play Stoneforge Mystic, and then Equip Sword to the Lurrus. I think that's pretty good. Equip here. Did I see you earlier saying the bottom? Yeah. Franny and I have a very love-hate relationship where we shit on each other's decks. I always have to get in whenever I can, I have to get in on the little sweet, Abzan love in his chat because he hates Abzan. So let's see if he's gonna mill Lingering Souls. He mills a Thoughtseize, which is good for us. We just bring back Stoneforge Mystic. Probably get Batter Skull here, so then we can race these spirits. Oh, I wanted to move the sword over to the Lurrus. Crap, I fucked up. I forgot. Hopefully I don't get punished. If they push the Lurrus, it's gonna suck. Okay. I really want to try that deck he was streaming earlier, though. His green white company list. It looks like a ton of fun. Childish Tracker is my favorite modern card, and it's arguably the best build around for Childish Tracker with oh wow, they conceded. Do they know they can just sack and nullify the life gain here, and they can just probably swing in for 2. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Okay, well, if it's Orzhov, Sword of Light and Shadow seems decent. Plague Engineer seems really good, along with Dead Weight. Along with Spell Bombs. Spell Bombs is good. Kai's Gal also seems decent. Maybe we board out the Liliana of the Veils. Maybe we trim on the fire and ice. Don't like trophy of this matchup because it can bring back all their blood gas. I also don't really care for the thought seeds. Maybe I keep the trophy just because I have to and borrow out the thought seeds. Just go like this. Yeah, I really want to try that green and white list. I kind of want to stream it, but I don't know if people are interested in watching that because I know I always stream BGX, and whenever I stream anything else other than Thoughtseize decks, my numbers drop. But like, if people are like would mind watching me stream it, I would love to play it. Like, it looks like a ton of fun. I'll probably punt a ton because I don't play Elvish Reclaimer, but like, I would love to play that deck. Archon of a Merry Main's cute. I love this Nissa, dude. This is so good. I don't know if is this Nissa still good in the format? Because when I last played Pioneer, this was such a good card. Yeah, I think I'll just go like this and submit. 2 Tireless Tracker. Emrakul's cute. I guess we're trying to get Delirium. There are no artifacts in the deck to like try to help Delirium. You have enchantment with Corsair. That's kind of necessary. You should run Brain Maggot too, as another way to get enchantments. So that's what I would do. It looks sweet. It looks very similar to the list that I had, but no Ballista combo, which makes me sad. We have the Deadweight for the Dark Confidant. Yeah, I think we just take Feed the Swarm. They play Targophonot probably, or they could just play the Blood Gas. I'd be totally fine with that. That's not true. You can totally combo in BGX, man. It was a backup combo, you know. It's not like it was your primary game plan. Oh god, please let me be able to recur those with Lurrus. That'd be so good. Blackstones. Lingering Souls. Got it. You got it. So since they played that, I'm gonna get a Stoneforge Mystic, or play Stoneforge Mystic and play Batters. Ooh, I wish I had the third land for that. I'm gonna get a Batter Skull here. Batter Skull and pass a turn. Appreciated the boat guy. Ah, shit. I like having streams on while I work too. Like when I work during the day, I have my phone and just have like I had Franny on earlier, but I like having like Control Freak, Sexy Jund, Sparring Spike, obviously. Those guys are great. So if I can pay it forward and do that for other people. Flashback, gross. I do think the Great Deck is the best Scavenging Ooze deck I've seen. Yeah, and like, I mean, you just need to pair Scavenging Ooze with like a turn 1 Mana Dork, and it's like, it's so good. Being able, like, it makes Scavenging Ooze actually good against Dreads. Like, Scavenging Ooze is like kind of medium. How do I race these 4 tokens? I guess I just put Tarmogoyf, right? But yeah, the deck looks really, really fun. I love Scavenging, Tireless Tracker. And I just saw Franny go like, Tireless Tracker, Elvish Reclaimer, sack of Flagstones, get another Flagstones, play a fetch land, crack the fetch land. And then they have Dryads, so you play more than one land. It's like, Brood, what are you doing? Sounds fantastic. Lurrus in hand, got it. Well, do they have the other land to go? I think it discard spell me. Oh. Okay. That sucks because that means their Blood Gas now have haste. we're 1 mana short. So if they go land, we're stuck on lands here. If they go land, Lurrus, Dark Confidant, that sucks. But if they don't, we could do this. Yeah, let's attack in there. Won't draw land. Okay, they bring Cauldron Familiar back. That's fine. I still want to draw land though, because then we can go Decay plus eat Dark Confidant with Scavenging Ooze. So, like, we're just gonna die to these guys in the air though. Jesus. Oh, they did have the land. Okay, so they're gonna play Dark Confidant. Unfortunate. We're just getting outgrounded here. We're just getting stuck on 2 lands. Really just fucked us here. I wonder why they're playing Flagstones. I wonder what the reasoning is for that. Is it just because it's a white land? So I could Plague Engineer, name Spirit. And I probably just have to hold back, honestly. Because I can't really not attack either. I can't really, like, I can't really afford to attack, I don't think. We're going to have to let them draw a card off Bob. And then, really, all they have are 2 Bloodghast in hand. So, as long as they don't really draw too much action, we should be okay. I can either decay the Lurrus or a Lurrus bring back Deadweight would be the most optimal play. Because we won't actually use a card, technically. Yeah, so we just do this and then just pass. Hopefully their Bob's whiff. We're going to have to let them draw 2 cards. Unless we draw Literal Fatal Push or Path to Exile. Oh, that's disgusting. Disgusting. What's in your Heckan Loam Knight deck, Elrodius? And is that something that's like a self-mill deck, I'm assuming? Oh, it's a spirit. I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. Good to know. I did not know. No one knew that, right? Was it just me? Like, please tell me I wasn't the only one that realized this was a spirit. That gives us a fighting chance now. Wow. Like, that's huge. Because we can just, yeah, because we can just deadweight the Lurrus. That's fine. Wow, that's huge. Ooh, Spellbound was a good top deck too. I think we just have to. Oh, but we can't Lurrus bring back Deadweight. Fuck. I think we just have to get this Lurrus down. Man, our mana is just really fucking us here. I think we just have to play the Lurrus out. Unfortunate. We're gonna give him another blob draw. Damn. The squirrel hasn't been axed, I see. The squirrel is a meme, and it's really fun, but I don't know if it has too much legs. It's definitely fun, though. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Our left title is kind of in danger. We're at 5. The best case scenario we could do here is like draw a land and we can flash in. Okay, never mind. They took the sword. So this kind of tells me that their hand is nothing, because if they had Fatal Push, they would totally push this. They have Fetch Land off the Bob that we know about. So they definitely don't have Removal Spell. But if we can like Deadweight, exile Lurrus, exile Bloodghast, like that would be really good. And then they get another card draw off Bob, and then like if we can just Deadweight the Bob after that, then like I think we're in a good shape. Huh. I'm gonna block here. I don't think they realize that my Lurrus have lifelink unless they have a -1/-1 effect. If they have a -1/-1 effect, then sure, I got wrecked. But I want to gain the 3 life. Yep. I mean, that was a really good exchange for me. If they thought they can just get in a free point of damage. Oh, okay. I think that was just a shame conceit. Wow, we totally crawled back out of that. Like we definitely were behind the 8 ball there, but this Plague Engineer was definitely clutch for us. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, wait, let me finish looking at that Pioneer list that Gabriel sent. I don't know if Gabriel you're still in the chat. But I definitely do want to give your list a due diligence before I move on and before I forget. For Fabled Passage, oh, I guess you want Delirium, right? So the land makes sense. 3 Traverse. Yeah, I honestly think Brain Maggot. I guess it depends on how combo heavy it is, but like when I went in this list, I had Brain Maggot and it was really good. How's it going, Spaz? Thanks. I've been working really hard on this list, and I'm still trying to tune it post ban. I felt like before the Euro bans, like I actually had a pretty decent win rate with it. I think I just tune the sideboard. Like I've been kind of doing 3-2s and 2-3s with it, which isn't great, but so like this is a list that I had when I top 8'd the Pioneer. I don't know if this is better than. Oops, nope. This. Did I have any artifacts in here? I have 1 Brain Maggot. Do you have Grimflares? You don't have Grimflares. I have Coursers, so do you. You don't have Murderous Rider. Is Murderous Rider not good in the format anymore? Oh yeah, I had Walk in Bliss, so that was my artifact for Delirium. Well, obviously that card's banned. I had 1 Pelucanos as a spice card. It was really fun. So the thing is like Satyr Wayfinder. I actually don't like Satyr Wayfinder. I actually really prefer Grizzly Salvage. A, I think it digs a card deeper, and B, you can get creatures with it. So late game, it's actually a really good card. It's essentially like a Once Upon a Time, but Satyr Wayfinder just gets lands. So I actually much prefer Grizzly Salvage. I think that'll be the one suggestion I have for you, is I prefer Grizzly Savage over Satyr Wayfinder. Oh, did I update the Stream Decker? I don't think I did. I just made like a minor change, but I would like this to be accurate. So let me just change that right now. Hey, Spaz, thank you for the sub. I really, really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying this Abzan Lurrus Stoneblade content. It's actually kind of cool because like I'm starting to realize like a lot of people are actually like trying my list on like their local game stores and stuff, and they're actually having a lot of success, more than me actually online, which is awesome. I love to hear that. Um, Maybe it's better in a local meta than online. Who knows? Maybe I just suck. This hand is it's a Lurrus list. We have a lot of removal spells. We have Lurrus and Bauble combo. If you don't have a discard spell, we'll keep. Amanda, thank you for the sub. How's it going? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Basic swamp means I'm probably just. Ooh, that changes things. That changes things. I think I'm just gonna go bubble and just play the Hex Drinker out. I didn't see you all day. Yeah, I didn't see you either. Well, I was in lab all day, so I was pretty busy. And then I left early because I had a meeting at 3, so I wanted to uh get home before then. I've been a big fan of Junk Stoneblade. Oh, Island. Is this Mill? Junk Stoneblade actually trading Legacy for a while with Goy for another recovery. So I actually played Abzan before Deathrite Shaman got banned in that format, and it was really, really good. In my opinion. Like I thought Abzan was really good when this is when Miracles was the best deck and Lingering Souls just shit on Miracles. And we had like 4 abrupt decay for counterbalance. So during that time frame, I think it's really good. I don't know if how good it is now because like I love Hymn to Tarak and Veil of Summer kind of shits on that too. So I just feel like I don't want to play Abzan in that format. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it could be better than I originally thought. What time did you leave today, Amanda? Sure. So like these cards are all essentially dead, unless they draw crab. Yeah, the other Shaman was just I think the glue that held it together. I mean, I tried a version with like Green Sun Zenith, and I don't know why they didn't wait until draw step to do that. With Green Sun Zenith and Dryad Arbor and stuff, but it just didn't feel that great. Because like the deck didn't really need the acceleration too much, and then it just didn't feel right. I don't know. Take the orb. Yeah, we take the orb here. And then they can glimpse and then visions next turn. Okay, they drew that for turn. They're gonna glimpse us, sure. 29 cards. But at least we know their hand is blank. Okay. So they're gonna draw 3 off this visions, which sucks. So they milled Forest, Swamp, Overgrown Tomb. So I still have Temple Garden and Godless Shrine. I think I'm gonna get Temple Garden for the scavenging use. Is that my quickest clock here? Probably. Yeah, let's get Temple Garden. I'm gonna fetch now because I know they don't have Archive Trap in hand. Do this. I'll eat my own Tormorglyph right now because I don't want my Tormorglyph to Scourge Gold, I guess. Sure. Oh, I guess I can draw into. Okay. Hopefully their visions was a blank. If they have crab, that really sucks. Maybe I should have held that. Because if they go crab. Okay. That means their hand is probably blank. So we mill 4. Just yield to this. That's not great. 5. So 6, 8. 5, 6, 7. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to exile 2 creatures, assuming I have 2 creatures. I do have Lurrus and Scavenging Ooze. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to attack with Hex Drinker and Scavenging Ooze. Grow my Scoots twice, so this is 7 damage, and hold up mana for Fatal Push here. So that way, if they were to play Crab, they can play the Crab, probably play the Field Rune, and then if they try to activate on the same turn, I can push, and I only get milled 3. I get milled 4 if they don't do anything. I'm at 16, and I'm still safe from Archive Trap. So let's take that line here. Let's mill Stoneforge Mystic, because I don't like that card in the deck. I don't want to search anymore. And then let's eat Scavenging Ooze. Yep, I'll see you tomorrow, Amanda. Thank you for the sub, as always. Appreciate it. Don't draw Fatal Push. Fuck. Okay, well that sucks. Maybe I should have waited. Yeah, I should have waited. No, but they would just... They know I'm going to activate it, right? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, they have Lurrus in hand. Got it. So they can go Lurrus, bring back Orb. Yeah, I think we're kind of fucked here. Yeah, they go Lurrus, bring back Orb. So they have Field of Ruin, Lurrus, 1 unknown card. We can level up his Hex Drinker all the way. Attack. They go to 8. But that's still 2 damage short. Fuck. We go Lurrus. 5, 7. So 5 plus 7 is 12 exact. So we're going to attack. Assuming they only go Lurrus plus bring back Mesmeric Orb, we're actually okay. And I'm not going to crack this fetch in case they have Archive Trap. I don't think I need Sword. I think I'm going to go Lurrus. I think I'm going to attack first just to see if they push it. And if they push it, I'm going to go Lurrus, bring back the Hex Drinker. Because I can go Hex Drinker, Lurrus, and the next turn we can level up all the way. And then we have 4 plus 3 plus 2. 9. So wait, so 10. So 2 plus 7. No, we're short. Sword doesn't do anything, though. 3 plus... So 2 plus 7 is 9. Hey, Skull Clamp, thank you for the raid, but I really appreciate it. How's your stream going? I know you've been streaming a lot of Legacy Reanimator. Were you playing that today? I didn't really get a chance to see what you're streaming. I think we have to go Lurrus. Let's attack first. Let's see if that changes anything. Okay, they didn't do anything. So let's do this. They F6'd. So... Godless Shrine. Let's fetch the Godless Shrine. Modern Infect. Nice. Doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one league. Copying my schedule, man. Just kidding. Company Stoneblade. Company Stoneblade's pretty cool. I don't know if I think people have tried it too. If you, I don't know if you're in the company Facebook group. I think people have tried that. But I don't know how much people like it. A rental account, yeah. Especially when you're playing like brews and stuff. A rental account definitely helps. I don't have a rental account. I used to, but I don't anymore. So we're gonna have 6 cards in hand. So I want to do note, Abram. You'd point out that I should fetch the sword. That's actually not a good idea because the sword untap trigger triggers Mesmeric Orb. So I just attack. I didn't want to bring the bauble back. I'm so dumb. I just gotta do this and hope they have nothing. And I can't even crack the bauble, which is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I just need to do this and hope they literally have nothing in hand. Because I'm going to mill 4 cards from these 2. So I just need to literally just have lands in hand. Do they just have lands in hand? Oh, do they have Archive Trap? I'm not going to tap it. If they have Archive Trap, that's fucked. I don't care. Don't Archive Trap me. Please. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I need to. So I know you stream really late, like really, really, really late. Like it'll be like I don't know, like I'll go to the bathroom or something, and I'm like, I check my phone. It's like Skull Clamp went live, and I'm like, it's like what the fuck? It's like midnight, dude. What are you doing? Teague seems good. Spell Bomb seems decent. Lingering Soul seems good. I'm gonna cut the Bitterblossom. It's too slow. I wish Deadwood killed all the crowds, but they don't. Probably burn the Ashioks. I think I do Light Shadow instead of Sword and Face of Famine. Like the untap trigger on the Mesmeric Orb is like super real. 66 card special? That sounds good to me. Let's do that. How long do you stream for though? What time did you start today? Because I know you started like not too much earlier than I did, right? I'm logging this. Gonna have to keep this probably bottom. Mishra's Bauble. How to win a modern, dude? I don't do that much winning a modern either lately, so don't ask me. Apparently, the only winning I've done is with Squirrel Blade, so maybe we should just play that. Chief, Cacophony. I just take the orb here. Hope to draw a second land. Oh wow, that was a really fast league. Oh, I guess you're playing Infect, huh? I'm used to my leagues being like 3 hours. Because I'm playing a deck that attacks with 1/1s. Okay, that was a good deck. A good top deck. Land. Okay. Luckily, we have a lot of cheap interaction here. Cacophony me. Cacophony me. I'm actually going to save this Thoughtseize for when they put Lurrus to hand eventually. That's unfortunate. Fairy and Burn. Yikes. The Burn versus Infect matchup is very entertaining though, because like it's like totally the opposite of what Burn's used to doing. Like watching a good Burn player pilot against Infect is very entertaining in my opinion. It might not be fun for you because I'm sure it's difficult getting all your stuff killed, but like it's kind of cool to see the balance between like being a control, like seeing Burn as a control deck is pretty fun to watch. Maybe it's just me. Okay, cool. So now I can Thoughtseize the Lurrus away. Land. Okay. So this will determine if I need to play which land ahead of time, because if they have Archive Trap in hand, I will not use this. probably ever. They do have the archive trap. Wow. Yeah, so we just like not play the trap. That not playing with the trap. Let's go like that. They have double thirst, which sucks, but I'm gonna hold this for surgical and or the card that gains life. Sure. Play the scavenging is out. It'll get thirsted. I'll play the Tomorgaf out. It'll get thirsted. Why can't I pay versus Titantron? Yeah, I don't know. Like, why can't you get paired against those and then I don't get paired against those decks, right? Like, only for Infect? Yeah, that'd be fair. I mean, Infect also played Uro, which is absolutely bananas. Okay. Probably crack this at end of turn, I think. Right? No, let's just crack it now. Like if I draw a discard spell, I'd rather to use it. Lurrus, interesting. Which is good, I guess, because we can go Tarmogoyf. That makes me just want to crack the spell bomb now, draw a card, and then they can hard cast Archive Trap now soon, which is kind of scary. Fraction Crusader is a cool card too. I love that card. Yeah, I think we're going to just play Tarmogoyf, get it thirsted, and pass the turn. Oh. They really want to, like, hardcast this Archive Trap, huh? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This gets Blood Chief's Thirst, which absolutely sucks. Yeah, I'll probably just play Lurrus, play Hex Shrinker, and pass. But this is not looking good for us. Play the Bauble. I'm kind of expecting to get Archive trapped here. But if I can just be able to fetch with this land, because if we're going to get Archive trapped anyway, like, whatever. Maybe I'll upkeep. Target them here. Visions. Okay. It's not bad, considering that we don't have 20 cards in hand. Hey, Caleb, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for the raid. How'd your Storm stream go? Hope it went well. Welcome all you Stormtroopers, Cat Troopers. Playing some Abzan Lurrusblade today. I wish our draws were a little better than that. Let's just level Hex Shrinker up all the way, or as much as we can. So attack here. It's a graveyard. So they can't cash in the visions yet. So I'm going to just level this up one more time. And then... So they can... If they tap out, they can... Okay. Milled me. So I'm going to target myself here. So they only draw one card off his visions. Oh, they have another one? Oh no. Which is fair. Okay, that's not great. It's not great at all. So we have 23 cards left in the library. And this Mesmeric Orb is doing a ton of damage. Ashiok. 2, 3. I guess we just go all in on this Hex Drinker, right? I don't think this Ashiok is going to do anything. This, and it becomes, Hex Drinker becomes a 2-turn clock here. So they have 1 turn to deal, not deal, 5. So we have 9 cards left. So they have any glimpse, or I guess they could hardcast Archive Trap, huh? So we'll see if they do that. We'll make them do it, but they have quote unquote lethal here. Okay, they just aren't going to do that though. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to path in response here. That's like really good for us. Oh, I guess they archive trap, but that's yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. They'd still get us anyway. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, so 13, so 3, yeah. We just didn't have the clock. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. One and one. So yeah, we're playing some Abzan, Lurrus, Stoneblade for those who are just tuning in. It's pretty much BGX, you know, run-of-the-mill discard spells and the Tarmogoyf into Liliana of the Veil, but we are Abzan, so we're having the white splash for Stoneforge Mystic. And then Lurrus is kind of my take on the deck. I really love Lurrus. The trick she can do with Bauble feels really, really good. And then the equipment feels pretty decent with just being able to like get a Stoneforge Mystic, recur the Stoneforge Mystic back. Like that's really, really, really good. To get all the value. Being able to recur Hexdrink as one of is pretty decent. Still trying to figure out the removal package. I have a 2 decay, 1 trophy split for now. And then the card I'm testing today is Bitterblossom. Jury's still out because I've yet to essentially really. I drew it like the last turn I was gonna die. Game 1 against a mill, so the jury's still out for sure. But it's a Hod. Sand's pretty decent. We have Inquisition into Tarmogoyf. So Poem Will into 6. It's pretty good for us. Pretty good for us. We're on the draw though. Flooded Strand. Interesting. We still need a white source. I was gonna say we still needed a white source, but it's pretty good. Mana leak, alt. Guess we just take the Teferi here. It sucks that they have mana leak, but I wonder if we should play it patiently. I think we just take the Teferi. It's a redraw that kind of just fucks with us. So it looks like it's like blue-white control, essentially. In this matchup specifically, I do miss squirrels. Like, this matchup becomes a lot easier with Squirrelblade, for sure. They did not do opt-in to turn. Interesting. I'm just going to play a little patient here. They opt. Interesting. So they're preserving the life total. They're valuing that, which is interesting. But I guess they don't know because I guess if they want to, if they do draw their land on that draw step after I cast an Inquisition, I guess that makes sense that they want to get as much information as possible. Because if they miss a land drop there, then they really, really are incentivized to opt for a land. And I kind of want them to tap out for it to fairy. In which case, I know I took it with the discard spell, but if I like top deck another one. But like I'm down to just be patient here and just try a double spell. Or just wait for a discard spell off the top. Probably just like walk my Tarmogoyf into a mana leak here. At this point. You're gonna fight through these anyway. And then we can go Stoneforge Mystic for the next turn. Or we could also just be patient after that too, because we know we have the 5 lands. We can always go like Stoneforge Mystic, hold up the mana leak, or 3 mana for mana leak. I don't think we can just like wait. I guess I could have though. Like there's no much value in just like running into it, but like I feel like we have to fight through these anyway. Like I'd rather do it so like they can just hold up 4 mana and then that just takes that line out, right? Oh, they're tapping out. Interesting. Are they gonna minus? I don't think they can. Yeah, so they're digging for lands here, which is great. Fateful. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to drop this Liliana here, and then next we can go Lurrus, bring back whatever. So that's actually really good for us. I think I'll just play this land. Get this Liliana down. Hopefully it doesn't get forced. It does not. They have 6'd. So let's plus. They discard the mana leak. That's really good. They could just have another one, which is fine. But we'll see what they do. They could also just have Big Teferi, which here would be really bad. Okay. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Good to know. So it's just Bant Stoneblade. Could be Squirrelblade. Squirrelblade would be really bad. But we have 2 little activations here, which is going to be very good for us. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to cast Lurrus. If they have Leak, that sucks. But then we can just cast Stoneforge Mystic after. Yeah, I think I like that. Ooh, let's not tap incorrectly. Let's do this. See if it's a leak here. It does not. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Wow. They don't have any snow either. Oh, they have this one snowland, but like they're not really too afraid of Icefin Quaddle here, right? So it's Big Teferi. Big Teferi would suck. Oh, Batterskull. Interesting. Interesting. So this is going to be sweet value here. We can decay the Germ token, play the land plus Liliana, discard Stoneforge Mystic, and then play the Stoneforge Mystic from the graveyard. So that's like really cool for us. We can get value off this Lurrus. Yeah, so let's decay here. Plus here. They discard the sword. Do this. Get Sword of Fire and Ice, I think. Take down the Teferi, take down our opponent. Sweet. It's looking good for us. Looking very, very good. Uh-oh. Jace. That's interesting. So they could represent path. Which is probably what they're digging for. So my attack will probably be... Okay, I was going to say, my attack will probably be Sword, Equip, Stoneforge Mystic. And then I'll probably send my 2 Lurrus and Goyf at the Jace, just to make sure the Jace dies, and then the Stoneforge Mystic attacks our opponent. Cool. Blue, white, Stoneblade. I guess it's Bant Stoneblade. I'm just happy we can play these kind of decks again. Yeah, me too. Me too, the boat guy. Like, this is the type of Magic that's really fun and interactive, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to play this one card, and it's just going to overwhelm me. It does not matter what you do. Like, this is like a nice breath of fresh air, right? Like, look at all these lines I'm going through, and, like, everything kind of matters, and, you know, I could have played lines a little bit differently, and it's just nice. I wish Astrolite could only be legal in Legacy Maverick. It's like I wish this really, really broken card was only legal in the deck that I play. Like I wish Deathrite Shaman was legal in specifically Legacy Abzan, because we play the card in a fair way. Man, not a fair deck guy, but you're tuning into the fair deck stream. Let's go. But Deathrite Shaman was sick. I love Deathrite Shaman. I mean, I understand why it got banned and why it needed to be let go, but come on. I'm driving. Appreciate everybody guys for tuning in, and thank you all who came from Caleb's stream. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. If you guys want to check out my old Abzan content, you guys go to my YouTube, so youtube.com/KO Diamonds. And then if you guys want to get stream updates, want to go live, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/KO Diamonds22. I don't know if I want Ashok. I don't think I saw like Snapcasters or Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, we saw Stoneforge Mystic, so this only shuts off Stoneforge Mystic. We're going to at least see any of the graveyard centric decks, and I don't think we can afford that in this kind of matchup. I kind of want to just kind of push probably. Like we want to be stuck with like 2 reactive spells. Keshgar, hello. I won today's Modern FNM. Nice. I played 3 Walk in the Parks and Tiny Breeds. What's Walk in the Parks? What does that mean? I'm not sure what card you're referring to. Apologize for my naivety. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to hold this fetch. I think I do. Because I think like turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, I want to push it, right? So let's just play this Booming Arts and pass. 3 easy matchups. Oh, I see. What deck were you playing? Too bad I play a deck that there's literally no such thing as a Walk on the Park. Like, there's no Walk on the Park matchup for Abzan, which is funny. Ah. Even then, it's like, if your draws don't line up, like, you can say, like, Infect's a really good matchup for Abzan, but, like, you could totally not play it right and just insta-die. Opponent's tanking. That's the awkward thing about this type of deck, though, is like with Mana and Stoneforge Mystic, is like, do you play the Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2, or do you like hold a Mana Leak? And I think that's a really tough call. Boggles, White Hammer, and Obosh Kaya combo. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so they opted to cast a Stoneforge Mystic, which is kind of a big tell, honestly, because they were really tanking. So that just means they have a removal spell, like for sure, right? Scavenging is an interesting draw. We're going to play a Summerwave out. Biggest clock here. Think we could get to Ferried. We don't get to Ferried. We could get Icefang Quaddled. Do I want to get Icefang Quaddled? I think if I get Icefang Quaddled, I'll just cast Liliana on plus. They don't have Icefang Quaddle. So like they have counter magic. They either have spell queller or something. I don't think it's worth casting any of my spells when we already have something on board that they need to deal with. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. Like there's no point in playing anything into something. Like if they have like I'd rather just wait until turn 5 to cast my spell here. And if they have like spell queller on my scavenging ooze, I can just Liliana minus it, right? So we'll see what they do here. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. So they probably get Batter Skull. Okay. So they didn't leak the Tarmogoyf last turn. Oh, that's such a good draw. Ooh. I think I want to play this land out first. To make them like not want to use this mana leak. Remand. I think I just take the remand here. Yeah, I just take the remand. Yeah, I think I just take the remand. Because I really want this Liliana resolve. I actually punted. I should have played this Marsh Flats out. Because then I have white source, and I can just pitch the land. So that was a punt. They can also just hard cast Batter Skull. That'd be really bad next turn. They have the mana for it. Do this. Minus here. Are they pathing their own Stoneforge Mystic? That can't be. Okay, I was gonna say. I've been doing a lot of Boggle Scorches Burn. I mean, just slam a David Kornak and just like deal with it. Do they just hardcast Batter Skull here? I'm surprised they didn't path my Tarmogoyf. That's like, what are they doing? Okay. Okay, so they're just holding a Spell Queller. Got it. Assassin's Trophy. So let's just attack. See if they path here. They do. Probably get a Plains. Do I have to? No, I'm just gonna plus and pitch the land. I'll cast Scavenging Ooze, and then if they cast Spell Quote, I can Trophy. So let's plus to show the minimum amount of information here. Do this. They pitch the Batter Skull. So let's do this. And they'll probably Spell Queller it. This may be unfair enough for me. What is this? Oh, is this hardened scales? I don't think hardened scales is considered unfair though. Like it does some cool things, but I don't think it's considered unfair. So now we can go. Where's my scavenging ooze? Cast. Like I don't think hardened scales is like considered unfair, right? Snakeskin Veil. What does this card do? Oh, +1 +1 and hexproof. That card's cute. Definitely cute. So they're not playing their sword out. Interesting. Interesting. More of a synergy deck? Yeah, for sure. Okay. They're not mana. So they have sword. Oh, okay, they have sword plus path. Good to know. So they have sword unknown. Why didn't they just play this out? Yeah, the snake skin veil seems super sweet. In fact, that seems super sweet. Okay, we do that. I'm gonna hold the fetch land just in case I draw a Mistress Bubble, and I'll do the Mistress Bubble trick on myself. Or not, we can just do this. Veil of Summer. Cool. So we're in the top deck war. We both have swords, but I have a Planeswalker in play. Opt. Interesting. They bottomed with Opt. They drew a land. Threat. Probably best possible. Probably best possible. I mean, we have nothing to bring back from the graveyard because they've been pathing all our stuff, but that's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Opponent is... How does it feel not having Mystic Sanctuary anymore in the deck, opponent? How's that feel? Ooh. That is fantastic. Bonk. Another Lurrus. Just gonna level this guy up all the way. And if they draw a Wrath, sure. And we have Lilian Ultimate on the way. Just draw another Veil of Summer. Sucks to be you, opponent. Lurrus, so good. it just it just needs to carry a sword, right? Just needs to carry a sword, you know. I'm actually gonna use the bathroom real quick before I start my next match. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna finish the league. Just give me literally 2 minutes. Give me just a second. Sorry, I had to go walk my dog too, but she didn't go. She like wanted to go outside, but 36 here, guys. Thanks for all hanging out. It's always fun having a big audience. Props to Caleb Share for the raid. I always love his storm streams. Say that fast 5 times. I was a little disappointed he actually moved his stream times because he used to stream like, well, in my time zone, he'd stream like in the morning. So I loved having him on in the background. But then now he streams evening times now. Which is still great. I tag him on my off days, but sweet, we're on the play. Bobble trick. Seems good to me. This is great. This is really great because we can kind of go fetch land bobble and then we can see what they're on and then we can kind of play by ear what to do with their fetch. And like this is like such a nice scry effect. So storm or okay. Okay. Blue-red Prowess is interesting. Thoughtseize. I don't think I want the Thoughtseize actually. I don't want lands either. Guess we go Tarmogoyf. Maybe I did want the Thoughtseize. We go Stoneforge Mystic plus Thoughtseize on turn 3. That was probably a misplay. I should have just kept it. Snap block. If they bolt Goyf, sure. If they bolt me, they still bounce off. They leveled up my Tarmogoyf, it still bounces. Okay. Okay. It still trades. Interesting. Interesting. So now we are Stoneforge Mystic flooded, but now we force them to have another removal spell. So now we're on the front foot. Now we've kind of forced them to keep bolting our threats here. Wow. I love Abzan colors. In my opinion, Abzan is one card behind to be real modern deck. Deck needs something very cool to print in the colors, maybe on curve 3 or 4. I agree. I mean, Lurrus helped a lot, though. I think Lurrus really helped the viability of the deck. But you're right. If we can have this, like, a Renin 6 type effect, you know, because I feel like Jund got Seasoned Pyromancer, we got Lurrus. I think Lurrus is very good for colors. Even though Lurrus could go into Jund, it's a great card for Abzan, because, like, we can just recur Stoneforge Mystics. Like, that's really, really good. But if we get like a 2-mana Planeswalker, if it's like Selesnya, some really broken value card that's better than Renin 6, or as good as Renin 6, then I feel like it would be push us up there. But I don't think Vindicate would be playable, sadly. I don't think so. People are like, oh yeah, Vindicate would make Abzan playable. It's like, it's a 3-mana 1-for-1 removal spell. It's not that good. It doesn't exile. On the draw, it's too slow to, you know, beat Karn, right? So, oh, sorry, to beat Tron. I'll just get basic planes here, and then I can just hold a Batter Skull, and flash in a sword, a flash in Batter Skull, get a Sword of Fire and Ice. Like, now that we're on the front foot, like, them missing that land drop was so huge for us. Because, like, they can attack for a bunch here, but then we just gain it back with 6 and have a removal spell on the Batter Skull. Sprite Dragon, sure. It would need to be, like, 2 mana, but again, it's just like a removal spell. Like, what makes it, like, better than Assassin's Trophy? Like, Assassin's Trophy is a very, very good card. Granted, it gives a drawback, but, like, it doesn't push it anywhere, right? Like, you need a very distinguishable card that differentiates yourself from, you know, these other colors. And, like, you can say Skyclave Apparition is like kind of worth it in white, but like Skyclave Apparition, I need to write an article about Skyclave Apparition and Abzan and in BGX specifically because like the card is so good, but awkwardly it's not that great in BGX because you go in top deck wars and Skyclave Apparition isn't the best top deck card because like if your opponent has a dead like an empty board, it's just a 3-mana 2/2, and then if it gets answered, it's really awkward. Okay, so we're taking 9. So hopefully they don't have mutagenic growth. Yeah, exactly. They need like a proactive like deal with this card or you lose the game kind of card. Like Stoneforge Mystic's there, but like we just need like another card, right? Another card. Um Yeah, I'm gonna flash this sword in. I don't want to shock in anything. Do this. And in case they draw like Monastery Sphere, I'm gonna leave this Stoneforge Mystic back to block. Hopefully they don't have mutagenic growth. Gaining 6 life is huge. Pretty much nullified last combat, essentially. But you're right. You're exactly right, Paris. Like, we don't need removal. We need, like, a proactive threat that is a must answer. Like a Scourge, right? Like Scourge of Skyclave is like a good example of like that push these shadow kind of red black decks over the top. Like they have another like think about all these decks where they got like a second version of something and they put them over the top, right? Like at Mill they had that second crab and that's what put over the top. Like at Storm is like they got a second man cost reducer and that's what put it over the top. Like we need something like that. I'm gonna hold basic swamp for fatal push here in case they go like Swiss Fear, something crazy. Okay, like that. Lava Dart. Okay. I want them to go all in on this Sprite Dragon. They are going all in on the Sprite Dragon. So I'm going to go to 11. Get a swamp. Push this Sprite Dragon. Take 5, go to 6. Gain 6. So we're essentially nullifying their combo with these magical attacks, which is fantastic. A good 2-mana black-white Kaya Plants or a good Kaya creature, something relevant like BB. Exactly. Like something that just like instantly gets a lot of value or like something that just like snowballs really out of control. Like that's literally what we need. I'm gonna crack this now. If I get like a sort of Feast of Famine, then I want to activate it. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what they draw here. Lightning Bolt. That's fine with me. Oh, I guess I could have gone Stoneforge Attack Equip. That was a punt. That was a punt. I could have gone Stoneforge Mystic, get Sword and Feast of Famine, and equip it to the Batter Skull and gain 2 more life. That was a punt. I could have gained 2 more life. Hopefully it's not relevant. Hopefully they can't deal 12 damage here. I'd be so mad if I lose this game, and if I'm like, if the 2 life would have mattered. Remember, Linear Souls is a great card. Yeah. Siege Rhino is like, if it's not even played in Pioneer, it's like, that's really sad. Lingering Souls isn't my sideboard, though. Oh, are we just dead? They need another bolt. Okay, they're 1 damage short. Oh, wow. So the 2 damage wouldn't have mattered. Would not have mattered. Oh, I guess the sword would have. Fuck. Yeah, I punted that game. I totally punted that. I could have sword, and I was just playing too fast. Unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, opponent just drew perfectly. But like I should have won that game because they would have discarded a card off the Sword of Feast of Famine. I just actually punted. Like I didn't just really deserve to win that game because I had the win and I just kind of punted it. Unfortunate. Damn. I could have went Stoneforge Mystic, Flash and Sword, Equip Sword, Attack, Untap. No, Untap wouldn't have done anything technically, but they would have discarded that other bolt, right? Unfortunate. I think I'm gonna cut a Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is actually pretty good here. Damn. I just got majorly punished there. Just playing too fast. Unfortunate. I'm just a ding dong. It just like opened the avenue to lose, right? I think I just got overconfident in Battle Skull gaining 6 life, which is unfortunate. Yes, I have to go into play. This hand's fine. I don't think our opponent plays Blood Moon. They could though. See how they fetch here, but I'll probably get a Triome here. Expose that to Liliana though, which is unfortunate. Alright, sorry, expose it to Lightning Bolt. What am I saying? I don't think I'm going to play this Tormagriff out. I think I'm going to be a little bit patient here. Kind of want them to like play Sprite Dragon here. I can Liliana minus. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Like Tarmogoyf is such a good card, and I don't want it to just get bolted like that. It doesn't deserve it. I'm just gonna get basic planes here. Tag you. They might have another Sprite Dragon or a Swiss Sphere, which is gonna suck, but what are you gonna do? Next turn I can probably double threat. Soulscar Rage. I wonder if I should double threat or hold up path. I think I just want to double threat, and if they like bolt my guy, I can just Lurrus it back the next turn. Okay, that's fine. That's actually not bad at all for us. Ooh, that changes things. That changes things. Do you just want to be mana efficient here? I can go like Inquisition, Path, Tarmogoyf. I don't want to path their Soulscar Mage, so like this is not a good path target. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a potential plan. Voyager Eye? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. In which case, I guess it's worth it to just go discard spell first. Position here. Okay, so your hand is ass. Do I just play Stoneforge Mystic here then? I think I do. Just get a Batterskull online. Like this Tarmogoyf isn't really doing much. And then like if they like growth the Soulscar Maze, like I don't care. Like I think they're incentivized to crack an Islet and play and an Island in hand to really try to dig for something. I think I'm just gonna take this. I want to save my path for like a Storm Unity or something. Oh, I got majorly punished there. Islet. They have to cash in a Mutagenic Growth to cast a Storm Unity. It's kind of cute. Yep. Wow, they cast one in hand? Why didn't they just cast this one? Oh, they want to save for next turn. But even still, well, I guess it protects itself from removal spell, right? I guess that makes sense. It makes sense. They bottom two. To be mana efficient, we're going to path now so we can go Goyf plus hold up Batterskull next turn. Tarmogoyf, hold up Batterskull. They're going to have to bank really hard on these islets. Yep. Because this Soulscar Mage becomes a 5/6. I guess we can like double block Batterskull and Tarmogoyf on the Soulscar Mage. Sure. Just have an Islet in hand, I believe. Yeah, so we don't know any of the cards in hand now. Okay. Wow. Did I board an Engineer Explosives? I did not. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's decent draw. Let's just attack, I guess. I feel like we're on the front foot here. Yeah, let's attack. And I definitely want this Stoneblade to die next turn, so then we can bring it back with Lurrus. Do this. Sack a dude, probably sack the Swiss Sphere. At 20 life and turn 6 against Blue Prowess, we could still easily die here. Don't get me wrong. Then cracking Islet's good. Spending the mana for the turn. Are we dead, opponent? Are we dead? Okay. Got it. So do they have a bolt in hand? Are they attacking Lily or Liliana? They don't attack anything. I'm not going to crack Pelan here. Don't think I want to yet. Let's attack. I kind of want them to kill something, so we can just bring it back from Lurrus. Like, I want them to kind of growth something, or like shrink the Tarmogoyf and block, or just something. Okay. So here, I think we can do the Snowforge Mystic trick. So let's just plus Liliana. Discard the land. And we can like bounce Bear Skull. Wow, they discard Sprite Dragon. So good for us. So I say this every time I stream. If you're going to do the Stoneforge Mystic trick here, make sure to activate Stoneforge Mystic first, and then hold priority, and then bounce the Batter Skull. The reason for that is you want to play around a removal spell. Because if you bounce Batter Skull first, they can bolt the Stoneforge Mystic, and then there's no way you can respond unless you have another 3 mana to bounce the Batter Skull again. So that's how you insulate yourself away from a removal spell. Ouch. I can show you that right now. Like, this doesn't matter because they have a removal spell. But, like, right here, you hold control, activate Stoneforge Mystic. And then since I'm holding priority, I can return Batter Skull to hand. So here, this way you insulate yourself from a removal spell. So then you bounce the Batter Skull to hand, and then you put it into play. I guess we just attack. They're essentially forced to double chomp. Yeah, I don't think they have any outs here. Well, you can hold priority, is my point. So you activate Stoneforge, but it can hold priority, and they can't respond to that because you're holding priority because you're active player. I love Batter Skull, dude. I love Batter Skull. Like, if you're holding priority, yep, like I can do all the things I want. That's instant speed, and then I pass priority. So then after you pass priority, that's when they can activate. Wondering how would be the phrasing in Paper Magic. You literally go activate Stoneforge Mystic, hold priority, and then you activate Batter Skull. That's literally how you word it. Because that's literally with anything. Like, that's just how the stack works. Is you go like anything, like any like even anything that's a sorcery speed, you can sorcery speed first and say hold priority. Like, for example, like leveling up Hex Drinker, just just as an example right here, you can go like level up one, hold priority, and then like do something. You can bolt something, you can activate anything at instant speed. But that's just how the stack works, right? Sorry, I just bumped the mic. That's how the stack works. You do whatever you want to do at instant speed, or a sorcerer speed on top of that, do instant speed things, and then you pass priority. I'd say your best and easy matchup is Mono Green Tron. I don't know about that, Murphy Andrew. I don't know about that. Hopefully we can No worries, Brazenly. Hopefully I can be somewhat educational with my tier 4 deck. Let's keep. Opponent did not keep. Hopefully they kept a no just a Stormy Entity hand or a Sprite Dragon hand. Hopefully no 1-drop here, and we can Thoughtseize 2-drop away. Nope. Not happening. We're kind of behind the 8-ball here. Lightning Bolt. I think we just have to take the Entity here. Or we could just take the Bolt. They're also just far away from casting Storming Entity. I think they need Manamorphose. I kind of want to take the light up the stage. They bolt, and then they go next turn, they bolt my Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I think I just take the light up the stage here. I want to take the Storming Entity, but I think if we take the Storming Entity, they just go like Soul Scum Rays, light up the stage, and we're just so behind. And they already have the bolt for the Stoneforge Mystic, so they get bold and 2 extra cards here. She plays base. Thank you for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I just take the light up the stage here. This is what slows them down the most. I mean, we do need to rely on their top decks here, but they always do. They always have turn 3. Fuck, they drew Manamorphose. Are you kidding me? Fuck. They just drew literal perfect. Oh, that's so annoying. They literally drew the perfect top deck to curve Soul Scum Rays into Storming Entity. Like, if they had the Mana Force in hand, I would have thought Caesar Storming Entity away. Like, I still think that was the correct take. So now we just need, like... we're just Stoneforge Mystic flooded. Like, we're actually just... We're gonna lose this game. There's no way. Because I had the Basin Borrow to answer this life gain. So, like, we're gonna take, at minimum, 6 a turn. Oh, God. They can actually just bolt my Stone... Yeah, they're gonna bolt my Stoneforge Mystic. We're gonna take 5 plus 3, 8. That's really unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, I punted game 1 too, so that's my fault too. Underestimate the power of the draws. I do. I underestimate the power of the draw. You can't Thoughtseize the top of your opponent's deck, right? Which sucks, but it is what it is. I should have won game 1. That's the unfortunate thing. That's the thing that kind of tilts. I should have won game 1. I knew what I wanted to do and I just didn't do it. Just missed the line that would just insulate me. Sand doesn't do anything. Sand's a lot better. Actually, really good. We are short a white source here, but I'm going to play this tapped and then Mishra's Bauble on our opponent's upkeep. And hopefully draw into a white source on turn 2. Crazy Jake 07. What are you going to draw, opponent? Oath and Nissa. Uh-oh. Is this like 4-color Omnath or something? Oh, Sprawl. Okay. If this is like Nivelite, we're screwed. Red. Okay. White source off the top, please, deck. White source off the top. Thank you. Much appreciated. Probably take Sword of Feast of Famine. Next turn I go Lurrus Bauble. guess it depends on what they do. If they like Teferi, yes, then it sucks. Red and 6. Oh, okay. Never mind. Looking for a land. Looking for a land. Misty Rainforest. So if they wanted to cast Red and 6, they can cast Red and 6. That's the thing about Abzan too, though, is like if you make a slight mistake like that I did at the end of game 1 of that match against Prowess, you get so punished. Like your room for error in with this deck is just so low. Okay, so they have Path Exile. They have Path to Exile. Do I just... I kind of don't want to play this Lurrus out. Yeah, exactly, Poisonly. Do I want to play this Lurrus into a Path, though? I think I'm just going to Lurrus. I guess I should have attacked first. Because, like, I want to be able to, like... Sprawl. So it's like Omnath Stoneblade? Probably, right? In which case it's a bad matchup for us. Okay. Okay. We need a removal spell here. Even an untapped land would be okay. We're going to draw 2 draws here. Liliana. Thank you. That was fantastic. Because now we can do this. This loses to Force, but I don't think these decks play Force. They pitch the Sprawl. Liliana. Minus our opponent. And cast Targoyf. Big Goyf here. No Yorion, I guess. But I guess if they have Stoneforge and Mystic, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't the Omnath Stoneblade list usually run Yorion as a companion? Am I just off here? I thought they did. Red and 6. Okay, they played the Misty. Okay. Play the Sprawl. blue, blue, green, white, hold red. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, they shot the... Okay, good to know. Okay. Sure. I think I can ignore these walkers for one turn. I think this trigger is worth more. So I think I can cycle this just to see what I draw path. I think it's still worth attacking our opponent here. Oh, fuck, I wanted to play my Tarmogoyf out. I fucked up. Ooh. Cat is interesting. So they have cat combo with Omnath. So this is like the old like cat combo Omnath list. So they could go Ren plus... Okay, never mind. So what do they have here? They top deck something good. Felidar Guardian. Okay. Okay. So they can probably target to Fairy. Okay. But then they can't win here because they use the land drop, so they can't cast the Healy Rye here. Let's path the Guardian here. I think we just attack opponent here. We just force to go wide. Ren and 6. They can go Felidar. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't do anything. Like they need Wrath. Cool. Okay. So it's like Saheeli Rai, Teferi, Ren and 6, Omnath. Don't think we want Bitterblossom here. Bitterblossom is like a card that I've been cutting a lot. Maybe I don't want Bitterblossom. This card I was kind of testing, but I really don't know what I want instead of it. Maybe it's... I had a 7th discard spell when like Valky was like all over the place. I don't even know what I want in this matchup. Teferi, Ren and 6, Omnath, cat combo. Like, do I want explosives to like blow up all their like 1 mana stuff? Is explosives just better than Bitterblossom? Is that how I'm starboarding? Just like literally 1 card? Because like we want all these spot removal spells for Omnath and cat. Like Liliana's good. Like Hexdrinker might be the weakest card just because of Ren and 6. So maybe we just cut the Hexdrinker and have Lingering Souls instead. This also insulates nicely against a fairy as well. I can see maybe even like Kaisgal coming in, even though the sack, it's like just strictly for the sack effect. Yeah, we're just slightly sideboarding here. Hand's solid. Thoughtseize, Tarmogoyf, Liliana. Just this is like the prototypical hand here. They probably lead on Oath. Yeah, yeah. Our Sprawl's also very, very good. Blue. Okay. Not the best draw. Naturally drawing swords is just not where we want to be. Okay, so the hand is nothing here. Literally nothing. We're gonna take the Guardian. Easy take. Easy take. Take the combo piece. I mean, they could definitely ramp. They can go like Garden, Sprawl here, Oath. We go Tarmogoyf, Liliana. Hey, Dylan, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. How did your stream go? Hope it went well. What random spice are you streaming today? Every time I see your stream, it's always something insanely spicy. Okay. Okay, they're going off. They're going off. 5C Mill? What the hell? That is one of our losses. It is against Mill, but it was definitely not 5 color. It wasn't as spicy as that. Wow. Okay, so they have Teferi, Mountain in hand. Deck is gas. It seems like it. Seems like it. Mishra's Bauble would be a great top deck. Discard Spell would also just be great because in their hand it literally does nothing. They are in the tank for sure. So what are the draws for green, red, and white? Like what's the reasoning for that? Teferi Bounce sucks, but what do you do? Sure. Okay, their hand is just nothing. Scavenging is. I think we just play Tarmogoyf here. I could get Liliana down, but I'd rather just get a threat down. Kill the Teferi here. No. Gross. No creature. No. Damn. Why does everything draw something? Why? Why does it say draw a card? Just play Planeswalker. Oh, okay. Sure. Could be worse. Could be worse. As long as we can Liliana tag this Omnath, we're okay. Okay, Storm Herald is interesting. Oh, so it grows it? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That is definitely spicy. Oh, Jawsy Conscription, of course, of course. Of course. We're gonna get a Triome here. Land wouldn't be bad though. Just F6 now. I like the collector brutality attack too, just to be able to discard or just discard stuff. It's not technically 5-color though. You can't really say it's 5-color because you're not hard casting these. You just turn it into like a shitty mill deck or it's actually really funny. Because game one, I'm assuming you mill yourself, and in game two, you mill your opponent. That's actually really cool. That's actually, I'll give you credit. That's actually pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Good call. Good call. Good call. Hey, nerd. Actually, a cute bunny. How's it going? All right. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Take care. Catch you guys next time. Ooh, that sucks. Well, I'm gonna just pitch one of these goifs because they don't do anything. And I guess I'll just play this Lurrus out just because it has the biggest power. Yikes. Yikes. They have 6, so we could probably take this Teferi down. See what they do, though. Another Tarmogoyf. We're going to attack this Teferi down. Hopefully that'll unlock our instant speed removal. Nope. Probably just get a forest, I think. Okay. Gonna plus here. Just discard Tarmogoyf. And then probably just play the Lurrus out here. You can also say just play a Scavenging out. No, I want to play a Lurrus. For sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna... How's it going, Jose? Discard Windswept Teeth. I think they might just cash in this Teferi here, which is fine. Because like, if they can get this Teferi off the battlefield, that'd be great. Oh. They just go for the value play. That's fair too. How we talked about the Tarmogoyf, or the lack of reprint. How they don't print Tarmogoyf in the old border. That's just heresy. Absolute heresy. Nice. Okay. Did they play land? They did not. They only have 4 lands in play. They did not play land. They just have access to a lot of redraws here. I mean, they released the art for it, right? And then they just didn't put it on a card. And I read on Twitter and stuff that like they've done this in the past where they like have box art but they don't put it in the set. I think it was like Dig Through Time or something for one of the older sets. And I'm just like, dude, like, can you imagine if you're the artist, you're like, hey, you're gonna draw art for us, but it's not gonna go on a card, it's just going to a box that people just throw away. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Okay. Are they just digging for Teferi here? Oh. Okay. Okay. So they have Sahili, Rai, 1 unknown. So they can cast a Sealy and then I can't kill it if they plus, which is unfortunate. I can kill the Sealy if I draw a land here. If I draw a land, I can equip the Sword of Fire and Ice to Lurrus. Please. Thank you. Yeah, so let's discard pitch Tarmogoyf because it didn't do anything. Sadly, I can't draw a card. Ooh, they pitched Nature's Claim? Don't they know about the Sword of... Oh, they don't know about the Sword of Fire and Ice. Wow, that's clutch. That is some clutch beans. Let's go. Fuck Omnath. Fuck all these like power creep cards. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, so I don't think Bitterblossom is. Like, I just board it out, and it's just like unless you literally have any opener, it's just like it's just not that great. I might just make this a Lingering Souls main or something. I don't know. We'll see. The future sight. Wow, there's a lot of things going on chat. Future sight cards aren't going to old frame. Yeah, but like I want the Tarmogoyf art on an old frame, right? The future sight art looks awkward in the new frame. Yeah, the thing is like the future sight Tarmogoyf art isn't the greatest, people say, and when it goes into the modern frame, it looks kind of awkward. So I tried playing Q and did terrible. I know you're playing a lot of vintage Q, Jose. So Nightbreak in real life, maybe. Like I feel like the invocations look better in real life. I know people shit on it. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This sort of light and shadow workout. I had Sword and Light. I haven't boarded it in or drew it this league, but it did work last league, and I definitely like Sword, Light, and Shadow. In the sideboard, just having access to it. Deadweight is awesome. If I had lands going, I forget which matchup today, but I was like stuck on 2 lands, so I couldn't even cast Lurrus. But if I had drama and I had Deadweight and Lurrus in my opener was like Deadweight Lurrus, and like 2 lands, and I just never drew a 3rd land or 4th land. So like being able to Deadweight Lurrus and recur would have been so good. I forget which matchup it was, but Deadweight's been fantastic. I think. I'm expecting a lot of Greenweight Heliod. I think that's the best deck right now. So being able to have a recurable removal spell with Lurrus is fantastic. Well, versus like Blight Beetle and like Linvala are a little narrow, and I just have Plague Engineer as kind of like that kind of minor sweeper. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you guys want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. If you guys want to check out my past streams, you guys can go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/KO Diamonds. And if you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow me at Twitter. It's twitter.com/KO Diamonds 22. Are we not interested in Deglamour and Rally Aether? So I think those cards are kind of narrow. I know one of my buddies in the group chat that I'm in that we talk about Abzan, or kind of bounce my Abzan ideas off of. He actually plays Abzan. You've probably seen the chat a couple times. His name's Devtin. That's his Twitch name. He has Unravel the Aether as one of his sideboard slots, and I feel like that's also just so narrow. Like it doesn't do anything, right? Like I don't know. It's just kind of awkward. I think that's just my verdict on it. It's just it only answers Heliod, right? And I guess you can answer a Walking Ballista, but like by then it's kind of whatever. Trying to remove it from the battlefield is just awful. And narrow. Like against Tron, it's like you can maybe hit a map on the play. You can maybe hit a Worm Coil, but like it doesn't answer the Planeswalkers or like Ulamog or any of the big bombs. Like it doesn't answer Karn. So I think it's just narrow. Like I'd rather have like Skyclave Apparition or something versatile. Or in this list, I'd rather have like a Caustic Caterpillar, something that can carry a sword. Because I've had Caustic Caterpillar in the past, and I really liked it when Hammer was a thing. But I don't. But like Caustic Caterpillar doesn't exile Heliod, right? So that's why I don't have it in my sideboard. It just isn't doing enough in the meta. Thank you for tuning in, Parallel Really appreciate you hanging out as always. Appreciate everybody, you guys hanging out. This is awesome. Thank you for all the rates today. I had Dylan, MTG, Caleb, and Skull Clamp. Check those guys out if you guys haven't. They're all phenomenal streamers as well. Other than that, let's send you guys over on a raid. Do you guys want to go raid Mana Symbol, Stickball Russ? Connor Man's playing Pioneer. I know he's testing a lot for the Mana Traded event. I might just raid Russ because he has the lower viewer count. I want to just send the love to him. He's a great streamer. Oh god, there's ads. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, so I think my next stream will be on Saturday evening. It's probably around the same time as today. So my change will probably just cut the Bitterblossom. I think the rest of the sideboard feels fine. I kind of want something else instead of this Bitterblossom. I'm gonna have to tank on it. It could be a main deck Lingering Souls. It could be it's Hex Drinker. It could be a 7th discard spell, an Abrupt Decay, a Maelstrom Plus. It could be a lot of things. So other than that, please send Russ some love. He's awesome. Other than that, take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, and catch you guys on Saturday.